You've been lied to about diesel engines. For decades, myths have spread like wildfire through truck stops, forums, and garage conversations, and they're costing you money, performance, and reliability. Some of these myths seem harmless, but others can literally destroy your engine or leave you stranded on the side of the road. If you own a diesel vehicle, this video could save you thousands of dollars. You're about to discover 6 myths so widespread that even experienced drivers believe them. And while following this bad advice will hurt your wallet and your engine. Myth number 1. Diesel engines always need more maintenance than gasoline. Let's start with the biggest lie in the diesel world, that these engines are maintenance nightmares requiring constant attention and expensive care. Here's what people believe. Diesel engines are complex, temperamental machines that break down constantly and cost a fortune to maintain. They think diesel ownership means endless trips to the shop and bills that would make you cry. But here's the truth that will shock you. Modern diesel engines actually require less frequent maintenance than their gasoline counterparts, as long as you stick to the fundamentals. Think about it logically. Why do you think commercial fleets, construction companies, and long-haul truckers choose diesel? Because they enjoy expensive maintenance bills? Absolutely not. They choose diesel because these engines are built like tanks and designed to run for hundreds of thousands of miles with proper care. Modern diesel engines don't have spark plugs to replace, distributor caps to maintain, or complex ignition systems to troubleshoot. The fuel system is simpler in many ways. It's all about compression and heat, not electrical timing. Yes, diesel engines need quality oil and filters, but the intervals are often longer than gas engines. A well-maintained diesel can easily run 300,000 to 500,000 miles before major work, while most gas engines start showing serious wear around 150,000 to 200,000 miles. The key is understanding what proper maintenance actually means for a diesel, and it's not as complicated as the myth suggests. Myth number 2. Diesel engines are noisy and dirty. This myth comes straight from the 1980s, and it's time to put it to rest permanently. The misconception is simple. Diesel engines are loud, smoking, polluting monsters that belong on construction sites, not in your driveway. Here's what modern diesel technology has accomplished. Today's diesel engines are cleaner and quieter than ever before, thanks to revolutionary advances in emissions controls and sound engineering. Let's talk about the dirty part first. Modern diesel engines are equipped with diesel particle filters, exhaust gas recirculation systems, and selective catalytic reduction technology. These systems work together to capture nearly 100% of visible soot and reduce harmful emissions to levels that often beat gasoline engines. Ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel has eliminated most of the sulfur compounds that created strong odors and emissions for older diesels, while talking about 99% reduction in sulfur content compared to diesel from just 20 years ago. As far as noise, modern diesel engines are advanced fuel injection systems, improved engine mounts, and acoustic insulation that make them surprisingly quiet. Many luxury car manufacturers like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi offer diesel versions of their premium vehicles precisely because modern diesels can deliver power without compromising comfort. The clatter that people associate with diesel engines has been virtually eliminated through precise fuel injection timing and better engine design. If you drive a modern diesel pickup truck, you'll notice it's often quieter at idle than many gasoline trucks. Don't let outdated stereotypes influence your decision when technology has completely transformed. Myth number 3. Idling a diesel doesn't waste fuel. This myth is particularly dangerous because it seems to make sense, but it's completely wrong and can damage your engine. The belief goes like this. Diesel engines are so efficient that letting them idle barely uses any fuel, and it's better for the engine than constantly starting and stopping. Here's what really happens when you idle a diesel for extended periods. You're creating a perfect storm of problems that will cost you money and engine life. First, idling does waste fuel, significantly more than you think. A diesel engine idling for 1 hour can consume anywhere from half a gallon to over a gallon of fuel, depending on the engine side. That adds up quickly when you consider how often drivers idle. But fuel waste isn't just the beginning. Extended idling leads to what's called wet stacking, a condition where unburned fuel accumulates in the exhaust system. This creates carbon buildup, clogs emission systems, and can trigger expensive repairs. Idling also causes oil dilution. When the engine runs at low temperatures and low loads, unburned fuel seeps past the piston rings and contaminates your engine oil. This contaminated oil loses its ability to protect your engine, leading to accelerated wear and potential catastrophic failure. Modern diesel engines are designed to start efficiently and reach operating temperature quickly. The wear from starting is minimal compared to the damage from extended idling. The smart approach is simple. If you're going to be stopped for more than a few minutes, shut the engine off. Your engine, your wallet, and the environment will thank you. Myth number 4. Any coolant or oil works the same. This myth has destroyed more diesel engines than almost any other misconception, and it's based on a complete misunderstanding of how diesel engines operate. The false assumption is straightforward. All engine oils and coolants are basically the same, so you can use whatever's cheapest or most convenient. This couldn't be more wrong. Diesel engines require specific coolants and lubricants that are formulated for their unique operating conditions. Using the wrong fluids can lead to overheating, catastrophic wear, or complete engine failure. Let's start with oil. Diesel engines produce more soot, operate at higher compression ratios, and run under more severe conditions than gasoline engines. They need oil with specific additives to handle these challenges. Using gasoline engine oil in a diesel can result in accelerated wear, oil breakdown, and engine damage. Diesel engine oils contain detergent packages designed to keep soot in suspension, anti-wear additives for high-pressure fuel systems, and thermal stability compounds for extreme operating temperatures. These aren't luxury features, they're necessities. Coolant is equally critical. Diesel engines generate more heat and operate for longer periods than most gasoline engines. They need coolants with specific inhibitor packages to prevent cavitation, liner pitting, and electrolysis. The wrong coolant can literally eat holes in your engine block or cylinder head. Different diesel engines often require different specifications. A Cummins engine might need different oil than a Power Stroke or Duramax. Always check your owner's manual and use fluids that meet the manufacturer's exact specifications. This isn't an area you want to save a few dollars. The wrong fluids can cost you an entire engine. Myth number 5. Older diesels are just as efficient as new ones. This myth appeals to people who want to justify buying cheaper, older diesel vehicles, but it ignores decades of technological advancement. The belief is that old diesels are just as good as new ones, just cheaper to buy and simpler to maintain. Here's the reality. Modern diesel engines are dramatically more efficient, cleaner, and more powerful than their predecessors, thanks to revolutionary improvements in turbocharging, fuel injection, and engine management systems. Let's look at the numbers. A 1990s diesel pickup truck might achieve 18 to 20 miles per gallon on the highway. A modern diesel pickup with similar capability can easily achieve 25 to 30 miles per gallon while producing more power and torque. That's a 25 to 40% improvement in fuel economy. Modern diesels use advanced turbocharging systems like variable geometry turbos that provide better power delivery across the entire RPM range. Common rail fuel injection systems operate at pressures exceeding 30,000 psi, creating better combustion efficiency than older mechanical injection systems could ever achieve. Emission controls like DPF and SCR don't just clean up the exhaust, they actually improve combustion efficiency by allowing engineers to optimize engine timing and fuel delivery for maximum performance. The long-term benefits are substantial. Better fuel economy saves you money every mile you drive. Lower emissions help the environment, and improved engine technology means longer engine life with proper maintenance. While older diesels might have a charm factor and simpler repair procedures, they simply can't match the efficiency, performance, and reliability of modern diesel technology. Myth number 6. Heavy diesel maintenance isn't worth it. This final myth is perhaps the most costly because it leads people to neglect their engines until catastrophic failure occurs. What people think. Diesel repairs are so expensive that it's not worth maintaining the engine properly. They believe it's better to run it until it breaks and then replace it. This thinking is completely backwards and will cost you exponentially more money in the long run. Here's the truth. Routine maintenance like oil changes, filter replacements, coolant system service, and injector cleaning prevents massive future costs and extends engine life dramatically. Consider this. A complete engine overhaul or replacement can cost $15,000 to $30,000 or more. Compare that to spending $200 to $400 every few months on oil changes, filters, and basic maintenance. The math is overwhelming. Prevention is always cheaper than replacement. Regular maintenance catches small problems before they become disasters. A failing injector might cost $500 to replace during routine service, but if that fails catastrophically, it can damage pistons, cylinder heads, and other components, turning a major repair into a major engine rebuild. Diesel engines are designed to last, but only if you give them what they need. Clean oil, fresh filters, quality fuel, and proper coolant service are non-negotiable requirements, not optional luxury. Smart diesel owners view maintenance as insurance. Every dollar spent on proper care saves multiple dollars in avoided repairs and extends the engine's productive life. The most expensive diesel engine is one that's been neglected. Don't let poor maintenance decisions turn your reliable diesel into a financial disaster. If you believed any of these myths, don't feel bad. You're definitely not alone. These misconceptions are everywhere, spread by well-meaning people who simply haven't kept up with modern diesel technology. But now that you know the truth, you can stop your diesel from falling into the same expensive traps that catch so many other owners. Remember, modern diesels are efficient, clean, and reliable when properly maintained. They don't need expensive care, but they do need the right care. Use the correct fluids, follow proper maintenance schedules, avoid extended idling, and don't let outdated myths guide your decisions. Which of these myths surprised you the most? Have you been making any of these mistakes with your diesel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing about your experience. If this video helped you avoid costly diesel mistakes, hit that like button and subscribe for more diesel truth telling. Until next time, keep those diesels running strong.